Rupert Murdoch, switching gears, tweeted this, praising you and your wife. I'll put it up on the screen, clearly taking a swipe at President Obama. Ben and Candy Carson, terrific. What about a real black president who can properly address the racial divide and much else? That's a pretty shocking statement. He's now apologized in effect, but that was pretty ugly.
Well, I know Rupert Murdoch. He's not a racist by any stretch of the imagination. He's just expressing his opinion. I think it's much to do about nothing.
But he's suggesting that President Obama is not a real black president. At least he did in that initial.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I believe what he was making reference to was the fact that here was a man who is a black president that the black community was very excited about, who came in and whose policies have not really elevated the black community, has not been beneficial. There's more unemployment, more poverty, and I believe that's what he was really referring to.
You believe the president is a real black president, though, right?
I wouldn't even get into such a conversation.
It's a simple question. Is President Obama a real black president?
Well, he's the president and he's black.
So he's a real black president.
Again, you know, we're dealing with semantics. As you know, I'm the last person who wants to play around with semantics and political correctness. You know, Rupert Murdoch said what he said. He apologized because a lot of people took it the wrong way. I think there's so many more important issues to deal with.
Because there's a whole history of these kinds of accusations, as you well know, of President Obama. Was he born? Do you believe he was born in the United States?
I do believe that.
Do you believe he's a Christian?
He says he is.
But I know he says he is, but do you believe he is?
I have to take him at his word.
Why can't you just say he's a Christian? If he goes to church, he believes in Christ, why can't you just simply say he's a Christian?
I can simply say that I'll take him at his word.
Okay. I also want you to clarify the issue of a Muslim president in the United States, because there's been a lot of uproar about that. There should be no religious qualifications to becoming president of the United States.
I agree. I have no disagreement with that. And
so explain why you said you don't think there should be a Muslim president.
If you heard the whole conversation, I said previous to that anybody from any background, religious or otherwise, who accepts the values of America and is willing to put our Constitution above their beliefs is fine with me. And then it continued in another vein, bringing up somebody who perhaps did not fit into that category. Well, if they don't fit into that category because of their belief system, and in this case, the assumption being that they are Islamic believers, part of the Islamic belief system, which is a lifestyle, not just a simple religion, includes Sharia. Now, there are components of Sharia that will place any religion that is not the same as theirs in a category of people they call the kafir. You can do anything you want to those people and you can put them into an inferior position. You can also put women into an inferior position. You can also reap all kinds of horrible things upon homosexuals, upon divorcees or people caught in adultery and a host of other things. These things are not compatible with our Constitution. If somebody can show me how they are compatible, I'll change my mind.
But if a Muslim American citizen says he or she wants to honor the Constitution, obey the Constitution,
then they fit into the previous category where I said I have any problem.
So then a Muslim could be the president of the United States.
Of course they could.
All right, I just wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page. Right. Obviously, if you swear you're going to honor and obey the Constitution, whatever religion you are, or if you're an atheist for that matter,
sure,
you can become president of the United States.